Hey everybody, welcome back to Pure Snowrunner. If you watched the previous episode, I don't remember which one we did. We had to deliver some slabs here or something. Materials order. Um, this one we're going to do, as I was talking about in the end of the last video, there are only two missions left in this map as of now. So we have work for Old Sweat. We have to go to the quarry. And then we have, which will unlock fuel order, which is 2 cargo containers that we already pulled out of the quarry on this little red trailer. It was down in here. Somewhere. Like right in here. Anyway, we pulled it out on the end of the last mission. End of the last video. Or whatever. So we're going to do that one. Be sure you grab the right materials. Activate. We want service spare parts, correct? Yes, service spare parts. Oops, hit the button, dummy. Not vehicle spare parts. Be sure you have service spare parts. Believe me, I've been known to do it. You get all the way down in there, well, take it. It don't work. It's the wrong materials. Dude. I have problems. I'm sure. I've asked this question in a previous videos. Has anybody ever done that? Grab the wrong ones? Or you just don't want to admit it? I should stop and get fuel, but I can't because of the fact that, well, you know what? I can. Hold on. Watch this. Little trick of the trade. Beep, beep, mother effers. I have a rooftop fuel tank that I could just use, but I don't want to do that because we're going to use it. So I didn't have to back all the way in here. It's a big enough truck, small enough truck. I have a fuel tanker. Refuel. Fill her up. Come back. Whoops, not train mode, you idiot. Trailer store. Go down and they'll sell it back to them at the same price, even though you just sucked out 60 liters of fuel. I don't know. You can empty that thing and take out. But heads up, if you empty it, it will not work for missions. You need to have a certain amount of fuel. Forget how much. It's 20% or 25% of the fuel left in it. Otherwise, it will not accept it as an empty container. Say, wait a minute, we don't want this. There's nothing left in it. It done drank it all. Alright, so we're going to grab the slab, run the quarry. Ooh, easy. Tipped over on the last one. Well. But I think we flew through this map relatively efficiently. We will have to come back here for like super order. It's after all of the maps. So like you go into like our next one is Smith or Island Lake, and we'll be doing, like I said, scouting, finding the towers, finding upgrades, and locating missions, and then we'll proceed to complete the missions as we're doing now, tasks and contracts. There aren't too many contracts over there. Like a couple, just a handful. The rest of it's just tasks. And then you move on to Drummond Island. And then that one has a few, very few tasks. Yeah, tasks, contracts. And then there's tasks. There's a couple vehicles there. Drummond Island, we'll find all those. There's a big ass vehicle over in, gotta go. Almost forgot to get the slab. It's messed up. We're going to do something a little different. Brakes. Unpack. Like, what are you doing? Actually, you know what? Put a packet. Pack it back in there. Pack it up. Okay. Now we're going to do cargo. We want one slab, put it on the platform. I'll grab that. And I was just going to put it on the back, but we'll put it up on the hood. Keep in mind it's going to throw our center of gravity off a little bit by doing it this way. But you really got to watch all that stuff. So there you go. Press it down. It'll stay. As long as you don't bang it in light poles and trees and stuff. Trees it goes through. But light poles and stationary objects, these kind of poles and things like that, it will not go through that. Sides of the mountain. But a tree, it will go through. You'll see that in future missions, but we're going to need a picture here. Let's get a picture on the bridge. Gotta change the time of day because it is not good for a picture right now. Morning? Does it work? Not really. Afternoon? That'll work. Just gotta get a picture real quick. This one is work for old civet. Use my snipping tool. I've done this before, so y'all know that. Save it. I've already forgotten to do this. I'm gonna have to come up with a different thumbnail. Save. Sorry about the typing. It does get a little jackhammery, but I'm not heavy with the type. Heavy typer, I guess. This is not a mechanical keyboard, it's just a POS keyboard. So I feel that I've got to bang on the keys in order to get it to work. I'm pretty sure I don't have to, but yeah, back in the day, back in my days, we weren't required to take typing class. It's like, well, I'm not going to be. Well, now it's whatever the administrative assistant. Back in the day, I don't want no disrespect. Back in the day, it was a secretary. It's like, I don't need a keyboard. I'm not going to take one. I'm not a damn secretary. Nothing wrong with that, though. This is probably a bad idea because of the weight difference here. But we're going to do it anyway just because. Turn. Anyway, so I never took typing classes. I did take a few computer classes, but they were later on, in the later part of my schooling, high school. You gotta remember back in the day, they just had some really Mac 2 or Apple 2C or 2, Apple 2 or something. Anyway, they weren't the best. They were something back, but anyway, we are work for old sweat. I'm gonna put this back on the truck. See, it didn't hurt to do it. I only had to make one trip. I didn't have to pull a trailer. You can do this with trailers. You can do it with any way you like. Pack cargoes. And booyah. We are done. That's it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Ring the bell if you do subscribe so you know when I upload the new videos 3 times a week. If you're a repeat offender, just you know what to do. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.